So good afternoon, sir, teacher, and my dear friends. So today's topic is our presentation. We are going to give our presentation. So I am going to share my project. It is about the prediction sales and revenue predictions. Okay, matlab sales predictions and revenue. We have to predict that. So first we have to solve that. What I am doing this project. So assume that you are the owner of electronics. So you don't know about the Python, anything, any coding language. So you have the data like customer data you have, and you have the product data, sell data you have, and you have the payment data. So these four data is common used in the electronics shops. But I want to tell that I want to increase your price. Means basically the stakeholder base customer and owner own sometime it will be go increase. So imagine that forgot everything. Okay. So you know about the Tarak Mehta ka Ulta Chashma, if you understand. So you all are the Jetalal, okay, because you don't know anything about the coding, anything. But sometime in first year, in first month, your increment, your sales has increment. In second month, you are decrement. So basically, this will be. My purpose is that I want to go to increase your sale continues. First month, second month, third month, it will increase your sale based on your prediction value. So I will give that project. Okay. So first I want to move. So here I use four technicals. First is Python, second is SQL, third is machine learning for prediction, and fourth is for analysis purpose I use Power BI. Okay. So for Python, why I am using Python? Because I want to clean that data and prepare for best result. So I use four SVF file like a customer, product, sales, and payment. So this is four I upload in that, and then I use this one. Here you can check that this everything is the information about our my table of customer, but there is some error in that if you notice this. So here there is a customer is a input, it is good, but the age is float value, so it is not good. And here you can check that the sign up date is an object. We cannot put the sign up date object, it should be a data time, because sometimes we have to take from data only the year. So for that I want to fill all this, I clean this all everything. So there I run already this code, because this Python only has directly connected to the SQL. If I run continue, it will enter in that SQL and it gives the duplicate value. So I am not properly done, but in that case I can run. So it will has null value or not, it finding. So it has two null value in there. Now it will if there is any null value in the age, how you can feel that? You don't know about the customer age, it is gone because it purchased that and it will go to home. So you can use mean value for that. Okay, so then we have to move next. So why we use as tab? Because we have to change that age, because age is a float value. I want to change in float to integer value, so I use this as type function. You can see that if I check the any null value is there in my table or not. So here you can see that gender has a one null value and city has one null value. So I have to fill that.
Sorry for disturbing.
No, it's not.
But before that, still I want to explain this one. Here you can see that the sign up date is object. I want to convert in the date time. So I can use this query like this function like to underscore date time. It will convert the object into date time. So we can fetch the any date or year or month for this. Now it will be converted in the date and times. So if there is a gender has any null value, it will fill up. If the city has a null value, it will also fill up. So it gives 0, 0. It means it is fully fill it. So this is a, now it is a correct data. So here you can see that everything is right. Customer ID is integer, customer race as object, integer is a age, gender is object, city is object, and there is a no null value is there. Everything has a 20 value, because in this data set there is only the 20 value, because this is a basics one. If you have to use many, like original data set, it gives more times. So I am using for small data set to explain and how I am doing this. This code is for to convert, you have to save something. Okay, this file is completely stored in your device, but you have to store in your different file. So you can use this file. I store it, but I committed. If I store, it will save that, and in when I use SQL, it give the error. So that's why I'm committed. So here you can check this one. This is the product ID. This is the product data. And here you can fill that information before you are using. If you understand that, if you want to clear the project, you have to check in if you are going to company. First you have this operation. You have to upload your file, and first you have to check the customer name. What customer has, you have to clarify what data is there. And second, information is important, because if your data is not proper way, you can't fetch it and you can't analyze anything about that. So here you have to see everything is proper way. The price is an integer, should be an integer or a float. It doesn't matter. Price is as something 10.5. It's like that also. I check everything, but sometimes the date in these 4 tables, the date has already an object only, sir. So I want to convert all the dates in the date and times. So I use this code in all 3. Is in product there is not a date, in sales there is a date, and payment also a date. I want to clear that this all 4 tables have been joined by primary key and foreign key. So that's why here you can see that in the cell data there is a customer ID also there and the product ID also there, because you have to reference for them also. Here is a payment. In the payment ID, cell ID is there, because with the help of cell ID we can also go to the customer and the product table also. So this is all thing, and I want to convert these dates also. This all the dates, and this is the basics one which you can analyze. If you have to fetch something, you have to want some different, only you have to check the customer. If you want to check the dates only, like that. Now I want to this is a basic one. Okay, this is the data set. I want to directly, I want to don't go to in the SQL and enter everything. Like I want to insert this one by one. I want to direct connect this one to the SQL. So I use connect. There are some library. You have to install this. This all are the errors when I am doing this. So the main code is this one. You can see this. This is the main things. If you have to connect something, the Python to SQL, so this is the main code. Here you can you have to first import the Panda and SQL MI and import the creating engine. This engine is an important thing for this, because engine will has connect that to your SQL. So here this is a path of my SQL, this one, and this is a file path. So basically, and this one, this side you can see the customer.csv. This is the name of the files, and the side of that it is a table name. Before this I should run, we have to create some table. We have to create 4 tables in the SQL, like customer, product, sales, and payments. Same like you have this data set, same that only you have to create in this. No changes, anything will be happen. If you are changing, it gives the errors. it will not insert your data. So here this everything is will explain that this is a 4 table. It will insert for, it will ready for that. It tells to machine that customer CSV file goes to insert in the customer table, product will be insert in the products. That this statement will here you can check that it is an important part, because if there is a data, it is sometime we forgot to change the date in the date and time, so we directly give the instruction to our main code. If there is a data, it gives the null value. It don't give direct value to in a SQL file. First it give, if there is an object of data, it will give the error. Otherwise you can give some instruction like a df columns equals to .py. It will automatically convert and insert in the SQL file. So when I run this, it will give successfully insert it. And this next code, everyone know that SQL, if you are using SQL, you think that we only use SQL query only, but you can also use in this Python also. If there is a SQL query is that, but you don't want to see in the workbench, you want to see in the Jupyter, you can use this file. First you have to connect your server with your Python. Here you can check that you have to import Panda. Everyone know Panda will be used for the not in numerical data, is used for the categorical data, and NumPy will be used in numerical data only. So here you import the MySQL connector. It will connect your SQL. So when you give the host ID, username your and password and your database, you are creating first you want to create your database, then only you have to create your tables. So here there is a my database name is project only. So this is an aggregative function I use in that, where I can get the total sale, everything when I run this. So this is a main data set where I am using for Power BI for analysis purpose. But before that, I want to check the prediction of this. I want to change this everything, because in the machine learning you don't use numeric string data types. You can't analyze that. So you have to change everything, like custom, either two things is there, successful and a failure. So you have to convert that success in 0 and failure in 1. Like that only, here is a payment mode also there. It will convert in the 0 and 1. The gender also there, 0 and 1. And everything, which is a city name, it also convert in numerical data. Everything you want to use any machine learning program, you have to check that your data set has in fully numerical. Then only you can easily analyze that. So like that only I convert my all the data in the numerical. So here I import this. This is when I clean my data and give my name of that data is clean sales data set. Some data are there which is not converted, but I want to now I will convert everything. This is head of everyone know that it will give, if you don't give in the middle of that, it will automatically give the 5, but if you enter 5, it will give the 5. If you enter 20 if you giving any number in that, it will show that only. So here you can check any numerical values are there or any null is there, you can easily analyze that. And main thing is this one. Here you can analyze, you can see that the everything is object. Customer should be object only, and here there's date is object, product name is object, category object, and here the payment mode and status also object. I want to convert this all things in the integer value. So here you can check that. This is a new thing for us only. So as tab is, everyone know that it will change the category, will convert the column into the category types. So now this category will be as numerical. So numerical we have to change in the number. So we use cat dot codes. It will convert that each numerical into some number. It will prefer like 0, 1, 2, 3, like that only. So like I use everything for this, like categories and payment mode, status, cities, everything. Here now you can see some data are changed in numericals. Only some main things which you need, like customer name, product name, that's only as in numerical, others are in that's only in category, others are in numericals. And make your increase day by day. So I can't explain the code because you can't understand. So I can directly give my this presentation and explain everything. It will increase or decrease, how much you are increasing, how much you are decreasing, like that. So this is my project.
We use as type to convert text to number, right?
Sorry, ma'am?
नंबर टू टेक्स्ट कन्वर्ट करने के लिए आपने क्या यूज किया?
नंबर टू
टेक्स्ट टू नंबर यूज करने के लिए, कन्वर्ट करने के लिए
हम वो cat dot codes.
दिखाइए. टेक्स्ट टू नंबर.
ML.
S type to convert text to numerical values, right? But what is the use of S type?
S type is converter, man. Once S type is used, for example, you have the like that. This is a float value. You have the float value. You have to convert in integer. You can use integer for that.
Yes. But here we have a category, payment mode, and all things, right?
Yeah.
Then you use S type to convert text to number. But another things also, libraries also there, like label encoder, one hot encoder.
Yes.
Then that can why not use it?
So I think this
What
is
the
a
difference between label encoder, S type, and one hot encoder.
I'm not that much close to encoder. That's why I use this one only, because it is easy to understand and easy to explain. So I use this one. Is this a category? You can see that this is not a column. It gives the index that it gives the machine. There is a numerical value. You have to convert that numerical into the number.
But S type is used when जब मेरा नंबर लुक लाइक नंबर है बट स्ट्रिंग के अंदर है, तब हमें यूज करना होता है S type. Otherwise, like category, gender, and payment mode and other things, like we use label encoder or one hot encoder. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Improve this.
Yeah. Of course.
Another thing is very good. Okay, it is like.
So hello everyone, my name is Gaurav and I have created a console-based project of a voting system. So by giving input, we can consider whether we can cast our vote or not. So like that, suppose. So I have used here scanner class through which we will take the input from the user and then it will check. So here I have used if-else block. So if the condition is true, then only it will give the output. Otherwise, it will give false. Means you cannot vote. And I have used tri-class block in which the if part of the code, if and else part, where I have put in the tri-class block, try block basically. So it will check if there is an exception, then it will use the catch block, and it will give that invalid input like that. So suppose if I give my age 20, then it will show that you are eligible to cast your vote. So like that, and if instead of integer, if I give like any string, so it will go in the catch block and it will give invalid input. So like that. Yes, that's it.
Which exception you used there? This is checked exception or unchecked exception?
Unchecked, ma'am, like the string exception.
Okay. And what is the future scope in this project?
Ma'am, we can instead of going to the polling booth, we can do cast our vote through online only.
Okay. And also you can create, there is a custom exception class, right?
Yes.
So why not create?
I've directly created that only, like that array input string exception.
Okay. If user put value like less than 18, right? There is a add exception.
Yes.
So that type exception we can solve through of custom exception.
Okay.
So that is not there, na?
No, ma'am, I have taken here. So in if block only, if the age is less than 18, so you are not eligible to cast your vote. So like. So, sir, it will show like that you are not eligible to cast your vote. I have taken it and if block only.
There is an exception handled in try and catch. So which exception there throw? If I'm putting the age like 10, then so which output give?
So you cannot vote like that.
Okay. And if I entered like alphabets, like, then which exception there?
Sir, it will show please enter a valid number. So I have given a manual message there.
Okay. And if you there find a block and you okay. Okay.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Atharva Ole, and I am a DevOps student. And today I am explain one project. Well, this project name is a static website hosting on AWS. In this website, in this project, I am use EC2 VPC and load balancer. This is AWS tools, and that I am used for this is tools. What is the introduction? What is a static website hosting? You know, everyone in IT students, so you can know static and dynamic website. So this is a static website. Static website means you can only send to for information sites. So you can only show information topic related site, because the HTML, CSS, JS only, and create for this related files, and you cannot connect for backend sites, means Java, Python. So this is not a connect for this side, and this side only means front end related side. And why host to AWS? Because this is website is this is project why used to AWS cloud, because this is cloud is great and easy cloud. So this is a scalable, because this is a cloud. मैंने अभी जो किया है ना, वो एक वेबसाइट है, वो जो हम कैसे इंटरनेट को एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. मतलब हम जो वेबसाइट बनाते हैं वो ऑनलाइन नहीं रहती, वो सिर्फ हमारे पास सिर्फ ऑफलाइन रहती है. सो हु कैन मतलब आप कैसे उसको ऑनलाइन एक्सेस कर सकते हो, वो मैं दिखा रहा था लोड बैलेंसर्स को. मैंने वन वेबसाइट होस्ट कर दी वो static website. So this is the domain name. You can search this domain name on Google. So you can access for this is a website. But मतलब उसका प्रोसेस क्या होता है ना, ये मैंने आपको दिखाया. एक
load balancer.
लोड बैलेंसर इज द डिस्ट्रीब्यूट ट्रैफिक फॉर इनकमिंग एंड आउटगोइंग. मतलब लोड बैलेंसर जो ये होता है, आप जो ट्रैफिक को मतलब जो वेबसाइट जो एक्सेस करते हैं ना वो लोग उनको कैसे हैंडल करें, बिकॉज बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं ना, वो एक ही वेबसाइट को कैसे हैंडल कर सकते हैं. सो दिस वर्क इज लोड बैलेंसर करता है. मतलब ये VPC के थ्रू भी कर सकते हैं. VPC मीन्स वर्चुअल प्राइवेट क्लाउड, उसको इंटरनेट भी एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, और सबनेट भी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं.
Subnet means what? Subnet.
Subnet means is the similar network. For example, Pune is main data center, and in other cities in Pune, so this is the available in this related small network. This related small network means similar network, small. This is the subnet.
Okay. So you have created their instance, right? Instance means what? Can you show there? Instance. What type of instance you have created? What is the name of instance? Which operating system you have used there? Windows operating system.
Okay, I am create one instance, and this instance is operating system is a Windows server, and this is I am a creator one operating system. This is a instance means you can create CPU, RAM, storage. You can create. So this is instance. This is the operating system for instance.
Virtual machine, right?
Yes, virtual machine.
Virtual machine. So by using virtual machine, we can add the online website, right?
Online website.
Okay. So you have created here two instances, right? Two virtual machines. Two windows you have created here. Okay, and you have added the two websites there, right? And then later you have added the load balancer.
Yes.
So this load balancer is managing both websites.
Both website, two website.
Okay, means two servers it is managing at a time.
You can visit one time, one person had visit this website. So his load balancer is working for this side, and again second person is to visit to other website. So this is not a visit one website. His load balancer distribute the traffic to second person.
So what is
So this
the
is
motive behind
adjust
this? What
profit.
is the motive behind this? What is the motive? Why we have to use load balancer there?
ये सारी चीज़ें क्यों की हमने?
लोड बैलेंसर इज द इसकी वजह से हम वो जो ट्रैफिक मतलब जो लोग हैं वो वेबसाइट को होस्ट करने वाले, वो विजिट देने वाले, एट ए टाइम एवरीवन यू कैन विजिट फॉर दिस साइड. सो दैट टाइम इज वेबसाइट इज वेरी हैंग बिकॉज एरर. फॉर एग्जांपल इन 10th 12th स्टूडेंट क्लास जब डिक्लेयर गवर्नमेंट इज डिक्लेयर रिजल्ट, तो दैट टाइम दिस वेबसाइट इज हैंग. So that time use for this means use load balancer.
Means we can distribute the traffic, so it will balance the load.
Balance the load.
Okay.
Website only one, but in website servers are many types of servers, mini servers.
Okay. Thank you.
So, good afternoon. So, everybody use ATM? Yes. So, but we can't understand what's happening in the backend. Backend means not ATM backside. Backend means in the terms of financial transactions and uptime. It's uptime. So, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Narendra Sonani, and today I'm going to represent my project on Power BI, that is ATM transaction analysis. So I create a dashboard for attractive insight for the. So I create a dashboard using Power BI for attractive insight to analyze the transaction data, then its uptime, then revenue generation. So let's get to the PPT. So these are the points in the PPT. So first point is a problem solving statement, then data set used, So and dashboard overview, charts and why we use the charts, then why this project was built, so and future scope of conclusion. So first problem statement. So bank manage a large network system. You see ATM network system, and they can face challenges like revenue, high maintenance costs, then revenue fluctuation, then downtime uptime. Downtime uptime means how much time ATM will on and off, and revenue regional performance. And objective for this project is analyze ATM transaction, then monitor maintenance cost, then track ATM uptime and profitability, and decision making for the upcoming decisions. I have used a data set over here from the GitHub and state-wise. So I took 6th or 7th of state, and it includes monthly financial and non-financial transaction. Basically, financial transaction is what, when we go to the ATM and withdraw some money or deposit some money, it's belongs to financial transaction. And non-financial transaction is that if we go ATM and just update mobile number and show means check our balance, it includes in non-financial transaction. Then maintenance cost, revenue generated, and ATM uptime. So I have used tools like Power BI, Microsoft Power BI for the creating visuals, Excel and Power Query for the cleaning the data, and DAX. DAX is basically data analytics expression. So we can calculate the custom formulas over here. So dashboards includes cost analysis, maintenance cost, then KPI cards for the total cost, transaction, revenue, uptime, and profit. Then revenue chart, state-wise, ATM, MHA means it's a Ministry of Home Affairs. All the system work under the contract of Ministry of Home Affairs. And transaction trends, financial and non-financial monthly. So I use chart over here, donut chart, then cluster column, then bar chart, area chart, then KPI card. Donut chart for the maintenance and cost distribution. Custom chart I use compare revenue by state. Then bar chart I use financial, non-financial transaction. Area chart I use for the trend over time, and KPI card for the summaries. So there are few credential over here, so you should know about this. So CRA responsibility. CRA means cash replacement agency. These are the type of agency where responsible for the filling the cash. If the ATM is out of stock in terms of money, so these agencies are responsible for it. Then ATM maintenance, that is ATM AMC. This is an annual maintenance contract. So this is the service contact to if the ATM was broken or it need to some what we say repair ATMs. So these are the terms. Then UPS maintenance. UPS is the power backup system. If the power cut happen in the area, then this system will work and ATM is on. Then VSAT means very small aperture terminal. So it is the communication from our ATM machine to the satellite. So why this build project? So replacement of Excel reporting. So we have some multiple data set over in Excel, but for more visuals, we can prefer this dashboard. Then improve ATM performance visibility. Then enable faster decision making. So use of this project, we can use monitor ATM performance, then optimize maintenance cost, compare regional performance, and support business planning. So let's move to the main project. So this is my home page over here. Let's move to the main transaction dashboard. So these are the transaction over cost analysis. So these are 4 months over here. So these are the CRA, then means cash replacement agencies. Then this is annual maintenance charge. So if you hover that, so we can see the 89% of CRA over here. Then this is the spare part maintenance site. Then this is UPS AMC, then ATM AMC and VSAT. These are the total cost. These are the monthly transaction, then average monthly, then average wake up time and gross profit. And these are the ATM, MHA, and its total revenue. You see over here, these are few state. At this time, the states are already selected for all, so it gives me all the data over here. These are the financial and non-financial transaction by month, and this trend shows over here the monthly revenue and monthly transaction. The orange shade shows our monthly revenue and blue shade shows our monthly transactions. And I made this detail page over here. So this is the range analysis, the previous month range analysis, and transaction wise previous month range analysis. If we see 0 to 5%, there are ATM count, like how many ATMs are count are used, the data is shown. Likewise, this is the transaction range, like 100 to 125, how many counts are there, so we can see over here. Then this is the revenue performance, average revenue, total transaction, then average monthly transaction, gross profit, and average wake up time. So if we see over here above 50K, how many revenue are generated and which state are generated. So these are the data, and likewise all the data is over here. So if we select August, so likewise August, and if we select one of the state over here, like select Assam, so we can see in August in Assam the total revenue is 30 million, then average monthly transaction is around 6K, then monthly revenue, then average uptime, gross profit. So that's it.
Okay, so is it month-wise data, right?
Yeah, it's a month-wise data.
So suppose I want to search the data like spare part repair, okay, of the state Maharashtra. So can we search directly?
No, so we have to use an API for that.
So have you?
I just take a raw data and implement it. And unfortunately, the Maharashtra state is not over here. I don't find the state, that's why. Maharashtra is not available.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks.